Alright, this one's gonna be YouTube only. Hello, welcome. Sorry about that, we're in the middle of a raid. For whatever reason, it wouldn't start streaming. But yeah, here we are. Damn. Oh, you got this. Got this. That's it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Roundtrox does as she says, stays here and makes treasure sparkle. Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly cogs. I gather you brought the Illuminati scheme to a shuddering halt, just as I planned. Unfortunately, a small complication arose while you were gone, but Biggs wanted to be the one to tell you. Well done, lass. You left those Illuminati smarting and without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish them off, and we would too, if truth be told, but I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see. A meeting between midas and the enemy. And then she handed the codex fragment over just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think she was their plan all along. It certainly looks that way, but we can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. Foolish uplanders, Treasure Hunter was happy to give Codex, and why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since the very beginning. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplander's trust and forfeits their future in so doing. What a load of old bollocks. How daft does he think we are? Now, Biggs, if the Grand Master of Illuminati said it, it must be true. Everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide chosen to perfect will, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati find missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Goodness me, that goblin hasn't the faintest idea how Outlanders' minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that midas was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't. There may be truth to what Quick Think says. Beatrix scours over data looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago. Beatrix finds mentions of group of early treasure hunters. 3 years ago, group went to investigate ruins near Taluk River, only to perish in sudden shivers shakes. 3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of the primal, would it? Bugger me, are you saying it was the treasure hunters during the summoning, and that Midday was one of them? Now hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Midday may have been a member of this doomed expedition, she being an Uri treasure hunter and all, but I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a primal. Such was question Bactrix asked himself, so he spends much time gathering knowings and finds answers in book lent to him by Charlie Uplander, genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago, is Uri Exila with blue hair, exactly like Midday. No, Midday would never make busy deals with bad gobbies. Roundtrack searches for Midday. Here's truth from her. Roundtracks, wait. If you're worried about Roundtracks, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about the business with Midday. Still, we should be careful of making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt, innocent till proven guilty and all that. And anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with, namely taking back the Codex fragment and pushing on into Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh? Don't worry, Reg will have Roundtracks back here in no time. For now, just focus on delving deeper into that primal before the Illuminati have a chance to regroup. And don't forget to break something for me. Oh, nice. Uplander wishes to know background data of Bactrix. Very well. Bactrix keeps eyes on Illuminati stronghold, but why is Bactrix chosen? Uplander will wonder. It is by request of Slowfix. Many gobbies like tinker-making tools and machinery, but Bactrix has spring case like steel trap, catching all hurt things, all seen things. So where Illuminati gather, there does watch of Bactrix begin. Shortstop is where gobbies of Idleshire keep watch, for Illuminati can never be trusted. They have made a base inside Giant of Metal. It's It is old machine left by uplanders of Charlian to rust, but with many hammerings Illuminati repair and give it movement. Yes, it once stood. But luck is on the side of Idleshire, and giant of metal failed. It came to a shuddering stop and fell over the lake. But if it awakes again, then Idleshire is ending, crushed under feet of iron. Give Patrick's a moment. There, now Uplander can read Gabi account. Illuminati posted a threat to Idleshire from their stronghold inside Charlian ruins. But when stronghold becomes a colossus of iron and begins to climb out of river, then does Gabi flocks turn to science for aid? Now times head god of Illuminati is Quink thinks all thoughts. He desires to make all knowings his own, take ancient technologies at point of flighty tool, and keeps secrets clenched tight in fist of iron. Colossus of iron is no doubt Illuminati handiwork. Yastola says it feeds on aether, is draining hitherlands with much fastness. Land will be emptied if it stirs again. But Illuminati magic barrier protects giant, and has since great shiver shaking of ground 3 years past. Bactrix thought Charlian ruins were freed from river bottom then, and came bobbing to surface. But daughter of Slowfix says different. Roundtrox claims that giant stood then, and ground quivered under its feet thumping. Sid believes her, thinks that someone tried to summon Primal and failed. Bactrix knew of claim, but thought it was just imaginings. Roundtrox is only little Gabi after all, but she is proved right and finds another with eyes for shiny junk and trinkets. Never has Bactrix seen Roundtrix so happy as when she is with Uplander's treasure hunter. Here, all new facts of case for you to see. Sid asked Bactrix to learn more of Enigma Codex. Data is sparse, but Bactrix has confirmed it was written 100 years ago by a genius machina maker. It is brimful of plans and ideas, each as fantastic as the next. Greatest among these are designs for a walking citadel named Alexander. It is designed as a utopia of learning, logic, and reason. Part machina, part dream. The citadel would be open only to scholars and tinkerers with giant brain cases. It could make its own water and food and never need anything from outside itself. Thinkers could wander the realm, deepening their knowing, spreading their wisdoms, and building the perfect world. Bactrix understands why some Gabis would have lusty eyes for this. Gabi flock wander, never staying too long in one place, and backstrapping precious things. Were better to live than home that walks. But making Citadel real, this is frightful. Alexander Initiative is reason for Illuminati to be, and they use all their learnings and cunning to make it come true. And if they succeed, then Colossus of Iron will power itself through aether and suck dry the lands. Inside could be safe, but outside everything dies. So Gabis and Uplanders are of one mind. Core of Colossus must be destroyed. There is great peril even for grown Uplanders, and Roundtrox cannot join them. Daughter of Slowfix must stay behind, and has sad look to her. Maybe Bactrix should take her junk hunting, like in past times. Uplander wishes for that record. Uplander and Gabis have found a fragment of Enigma Codex. It is a small piece of crystal that holds all plans and designs for Alexander, and is unlike any book Bactrix has ever seen. It was hidden in plain sight very near Bactrix among collection of Roundtrox. Daughter of Slowfix picked it up near Charlian ruins 3 years ago, and kept it here as her favorite treasure. Fragment is dull, dark, but in hands of Roundtrox it lights up. It shines strange patterns and symbols into the air above itself. Is it magic or lost science? Bactrix has touched it several times, but it does not work for him. Mayday has read it, says it speaks of controlling spread of technologies. More advanced machina are dangerous, and their knowing should be held by a chosen few. Otherwise, there is great risk of people misusing things they do not understand. Mayday claims it is so goodly thinkers can do good things, but Bactrix has doubts about this. Good ideals often lead to bad places. Even if that were not so, Illuminati are not good. In seeing ideas made real, they will become self-righteous and go far, far astray. Glowstone of Roundtrox is only one part of Codex, of course. Mayday wishes to find the rest, can sell the ideas for great heaps of jingly shine. Illuminati still seek fragments too, want to find all of Enigma Codex. But they call favorite treasure of Roundtrox the missing piece, and Bactrix wonders, is there another reason they want the child's glowstone? I'll wait on this one. Actually, see if I can get through it. Uplander wishes to read Watchbook 2-1 very well. Illuminati have revived yet another part of Alexander. Bactrix wonders how many crystals they use this time. With reports of Illuminati sighted going in and out of Alexander, backstrapped with supplies and explosives, many feared imminent assault. However, Yo strode into Alexander and put a stop to their plans. Although Uplander's attack was a great success, there was little time for a celebration. Quirk thinks all thoughts barged into Big West's shortstop and claimed Mayday willingly handed over last piece of Enigma Codex to them. Quirk thinks says Mayday has worked with Illuminati since past time. Bactrix hesitates to believe him, but recent findings show there may be truth to his words. Bactrix respects Mayday as survivor of Ori expedition that failed to summon Alexander 3 years ago. More interesting knowings are contained in rare Charlian book Bactrix borrows from Yastola. It seems master technologist who authored Enigma Codex was Aru-Ra, and that the ideals yet set forth in book have been passed down through generations. Utopia that moves is fitting contrivance for a people who have spent generations wandering. Bactrix is not surprised that an invention of nomadic exile holds such appeal for Gobbies, who spend most of their lives with all possessions backstrapped to themselves. Although author did not sign their name, they spent their youth studying in Charlian, developing and fostering their ideas. According to the text descriptions, Mayday shares some physical characteristics of this scholar, namely the same blue hair. If Bactrix's guessing is correct, then she could be a descendant of author, and perhaps she has inherited ideals of Enigma Codex. Okay. That was weird. Perfect timing. Ah. Oh. What the? Bullshit. Ah. Thank you. Holy shit. Woo! Fuck yeah. I like these. These are actually a little challenging. Enjoying these. No one there. Another Illuminati brainchild back on the scrap pile, is it? If only I could have been there to watch you dismantle the thing. As you've likely noticed, Miday's back. Now I haven't said a word to her about what went on while she was away, as I wanted you on hand if things turned nasty. But since she gets on better with you anyway, maybe it'd be best if you spoke to her yourself. Ah, yo, you haven't seen Round Trucks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she found. I see. I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. Cool. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Ha, I bloody knew Quick Thinks was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old bulge, that lot of it. Excuse me. I'm afraid not. Quick Thinks told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, much as I did you. Oh shit. The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dream come to fruition. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind, but on that day 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions, and the man I loved was dragged into its core. In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that, but it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. Hmm. Character depth. Him? Mayday cannot mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine. Never has Bactrix heard such unseen nonsense. Midday must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they are more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the primal. To be precise, two elements are required, a complete Enigma Codex and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds, one we all know quite well. Right. What, round tracks? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling a bleeding primal? Round tracks. Round tracks has been captured, of course. Of course she has. It's all my fault. I only lost sight of round tracks for a moment, but by the time I spied her again, the Illuminati had her surrounded. God, I can't do anything right. If they hurt her, I shall never forgive myself. Please, yo, please bring her back safely. Tale old as time, eh? Woman falls in love with man, man gets sucked into primal, woman tries summoning primal to be reunited with man. Load of old rot if you ask me, but Midday seems to believe it. We're all in agreement on one thing, though. An innocent child's at the mercy of the Illuminati, and it's our job to rescue her. Curse me a fool. I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the Codex fragment, but they were talking about round tracks all along. All along. We must mount a rescue now, without delay. To the Illuminati, she's no better than a cog in the monstrous machine. It is like that she is being held somewhere in or close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and while the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. immediately. Oh, it's a new fate. Oh yeah. Good shit. We'll be right back with more raids. Okay. Good shit. How? Wow. I get stuck on... Okay, there we go. I'm stupid. There we go. Oh, this is cool. Fuck yeah. Okay. So the master of the Illuminati himself came flying in to drive you out? Aha. Sounds like you've got him worried. We must be getting close. Ah, yo, I hear you made short work of Quick Think's flying machine. He will surely think twice before barging into short stops uninvited again. Though I don't suppose he has any reason to come here anymore. He already has his missing piece. Poor round trucks. If the Illuminati have harmed her, I don't know what I'll do. Uplander sends Quick Think scurrying. Illuminati think twice before threatening us again. Uplander is nearly through left arm. Next Uplander must push forward into inner parts and save round trucks. Congratulations on your victory over Quick Thinks. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. Pardon me. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost of the left sector, which means your next aim should be. Bactrix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago she summoned Metal Giant. Bactrix wonders if she still wishes to finish mission of dead comrades. I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that we were unthinkable, that were the unthinkable to happen, it would be my burden as the youngest to carry on their work. But building the Codex Perfect World was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I held dear, I could happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passion, their joy, that was what filled me with resolve. And it was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, of justice and perfection meant little to me in itself. I sometimes wonder why I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Mayhap it was because my youthful mind was a blank slate, receptive to any ideal. It put convincingly enough. In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The primal took my friend's passion, their joy, their idealism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my commitment to the cause did not. Put simply, I had no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I only wished to see him again. Meaning your leader? This section of Alexandria you have been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold, and the gods duly obliged. But in his carelessness he transformed the ones he loved the most in the world into a lifeless golden statue, and thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was with me and mine. Had we but paused for a moment to consider the means, not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive. But we did not, and they are gone. My one remaining wish is simple: to speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied. There, I have told you everything. Assuming no one else wishes to question my motives, I would speak of Rontrack's rescue, as was my original intent. Now listen well. Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core. You had already fought your way through to the innermost part of Midas, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond. But you may be sure that the Illuminati will have deployed the bulk of their forces to defend it. Hold on a minute, why would they choose to keep ground tracks there? The cores are just power sources. You are correct, and the answer is they wouldn't. Ground tracks is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body, but the Illuminati have blocked the entrances from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core and in so doing stop Alexander. I see. Why, that's actually rather clever. The Illuminati need ground tracks to control the primal, but if it can't move, they have no need for her. At the very least, they'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the primal is in working order again. Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again. Do Uplanders truly think Metal Giant can be toppled? I cannot bear to think what the Illuminati might be doing to Romtrox, but as long as Midday has the final Codex fragment, she shouldn't be in any real danger, should she? I expect the Illuminati will have seen through Midday's ruse by now, but if they dare to try and take the real Codex fragment, I will jolly well stop them one way or another. They tell me the Illuminati have been up all hours bearing raw materials to Alexander. Seems the thrashing you gave old Quick Thanks didn't do much to dampen their spirits. I reckon that means we're in for a battle and a half when we get to the core. Still, there's not those goblins can build that you can't break last. At least I hope there isn't. We'll see soon, I suppose. Lead the way when you're ready. Me and Wedge will follow with Midday. Our path is clear. We shatter the Illuminati's last lines of defense and disable the core house within Midas. In the depths of my despair, with the loss of my friends still fresh in my mind, I wouldn't have given anything to take back what we had done, even if it meant my own life. But the world does not work like that, and even if it did, it's not what my beloved would have wanted. Treasure Hunter truly believes Soul of Lost love sleeps in Metal Giant madness, but Batrix does not doubt resolve to rescue Rontrax. Go with Midday deep into midas and deactivate second core, but do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Steel Fortress. Bactrix suspects Illuminati are tinker making new weapons. Okay. So this is data the Uplander wishes to read. Very well, Bactrix will prepare it. Illuminati have captured Round Trox. She is one of few who are privileged with ability to read Enigma Codex, and no doubt Illuminati plan to use her in their scheme to awaken Alexander. Midday revealed to us that the Enigma Codex is more than just a collection of texts. It can also be used to control Metal Titan. Bactrix finds it strange that Roundtrox has such unique talent, but perhaps her passion for finding abandoned Machina has something to do with it. Bactrix does not know if it was lucky that Roundtrox was one to pick up Stone 3 years ago. Stone was piece of shattered codex that remained after Mayday's failure. If Illuminati had been able to find all pieces of fragments then, perhaps they would have already drained the land of ether. Midday has charted the primal and her data indicates it is divided into three major parts. Gordius, the right arm, Midas, the left arm, and Alexander, the body. Midday is certain Ramshox is held prisoner in the body, which Illuminati have sealed off, making rescue impossible. But Uplander's divided strategy to disable core of Midas. If the primal is immobile, then Ramshox will be safe for some time. She is too important for Illuminati to harm. However, although Mide's efforts have proven valuable, Bactrix cannot trust her completely. She clings to believe that a man she loved 3 years ago is trapped within Core and wishes to meet him again. She even went so far as to summon a primal in hopes of to be united with her beloved. Bactrix does not call himself an expert on Uplanders, but he does not think those actions befit someone sane. One thing Bactrix does know, however, is that Midday is sincere in her desire to rescue Roundtrox. Alright, I'll be right back with more raids. Hey. And we're back. The last of raids today to complete midas. Of the outfits. Oh, shit. That's cool. Voltron, man. Hey. What a cool thing. Those two. I like that. The second core, I do believe. That's our commission. Alexander won't be going anywhere. Diane, would that I could see you just once more. Farewell, my love. You. Too frightened to face us alone, I see. Not that I blame you. We all know what Yo did to you last time. To usher in future that has been writ, even strongest Gabi must sometimes pretend to be weak, and let enemies win. Oh, pretending, were you? And I suppose losing this core was all part of your plan. Don't make me laugh. You know as much about the future as we do. Quick Thinks knows all. For example, Quick Thinks knows one among Uplanders carries true fragment of Enigma Codex. It seems the game is up, Biggs. There's no hiding the truth from Quick Things. Very well, I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to the likes of you. Oi, Wedge, didn't you hear him? He knows all. Which means he knows that what you're carrying is a worthless rock, while I've got the genuine article tucked away in these small clothes. This is so stupid. I love it. Shit. Quick Thinks already knows the conclusion of Uplander's childish games. He's coming for me. What's he waiting for? Long ago was outcome decided. Uplanders think they are victorious, but luck is no friend to them today. What? She really just drops the stone. And now Enigma Codex belongs to Illuminati. All pieces fall into our hands. I hate that. They're the Illuminati too. Fuck. She really just dropped it. That makes me so mad. Ah, fuck it. Far as I can make out, the thing's in good working order. No damage, no signs of tampering. I can only think it was an energy fluctuation that did it. Just bad luck. Bad luck. You're saying it was pure chance that the platform stopped at that exact moment? Right, that's what I'm saying. Then what about Quick Thinks? There is no way he could have predicted something like that. The odds would be infinitesimal. Well, however he did it, the fact remains that he did. But that doesn't mean we have to stand for it. When someone takes something from you, you just have to take it back. What a bunch of bleeding dolts. Why didn't we just leave the fragment here with Backtrix? Right. Still, we did one thing right, I suppose. The second core is out of action and that primal's going nowhere. Try as I might, I cannot think of a logical explanation for what happened back there. Not only did the platforms malfunction at precisely the right moment, but Quick Thinks was on the only one that didn't, and it just happened to be in exactly the right place to catch the codex fragment. You know how difficult it would be to orchestrate something like that, much less predict it? Forgive me. Through my incompetence, the Illuminati have all they need to control Alexander, and though the beast is now immobile, I cannot help but feel the matters are worse. Nor do our troubles end there. In our absence, Bactrix seems to have taken leave of his senses. Do Uplanders forget something? Matters are too urgent for such foolish doings. What? Tongue flash of Uplander make Bactrix almost laugh. Uplander claims already to have stopped core and lost fragment to Quick Thinks. Look here, Uplander. Bactrix has brain case like steel trap, catching all heard things, all seen things. And he saw Uplanders leave but few moments ago. Bactrix senses something is amiss. Patrick is certain that Uplanders left for a metal giant only moments before returning. He watched as Uplanders disappear over horizon with own two eyes. But it is impossible to return so soon if Uplander's tale is true. Why treasure hunters also make such claims, Bactrix does not know. Go, Uplander, trade Hung Flash with Midas and together think of an explanation. Okay. Have you been able to make any sense of Bactrix's accounts? According to his version of events, we would scarcely have had time to reach the core, much less shut it down. But we were all there. We all know what happened. Are you sure he's not just confused? Maybe he's got lost in all the data that his and forgot the time. I'm afraid not. That is, unless the goblin standing watch near Alexander was also confused. His reports corroborate Bactrix. No, something else is going on here. I'm certain of it. The question is, what? If we assume for a moment that the goblin's accounts are true, then hardly any time has passed since we entered the barrier around Alexander. Time stopped. Impossible. Impossible? You mean like quick things predicting exactly what was going to happen in the core room? I hate to say it, but maybe he wasn't talking out of his arse. If time doesn't work the same in there, maybe he saw the future. There may be another explanation for that. There is a device deep within Alexander capable of performing complex mathematical calculations. It is not outside the realm of possibility that it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events. Using mathematics to predict the future. Now, even if I could believe that, it wouldn't explain this business with Bactrix. Biggs is right. Perhaps the presence of the primal, it somehow disrupted the flow of time within the barrier. Barrier. It's only a theory, of course, and a far-fetched one at that. But it might go some way towards explaining recent events. 1 second. Drink water. Okay. To be clear, you are implying that the Illuminati are aware of this temporal disruption and have been using it to somehow gaze into the future. Very well. If you are willing to accept that, why not go further? Might it not be the case that they have found a way to bend time to their will? By moving back and forth in time, the Illuminati could effectively manipulate the present, however they saw fit. They would ever remain one step ahead of us, our every effort doomed to fail from the first. Now, that's a sobering theory, but it's still only a theory, right? There's no point panicking just yet. Wedge, give the chief a call on your link, Pearl. Why don't you? If anyone knows how to untangle this knot, it's him. Chief, it's me. It's about Alexander. We've noticed something strange about time inside the primal. What? No, not our time inside the primal. The time. I mean time itself. Chief, it might be best if you just came here. Aye. I'll wait your arrival. It seems like only yesterday that Roundtracks and I spent a few happy hours here sorting through a collection of treasures. How did things come to this? I've heard some strange things in my time, but this might well top the lot. Just thinking about it gives me a sore head. No sense racking our brains over it, though. The chief will only end up proving us wrong. The chief says he's on his way, and I think I heard Yastola's voice on the other end as well. She kept asking him what I was talking about. Is that a heated debate I hear? Boys, you started without me. Now what was that you were saying over the link pearl? Something about running out of time? Sid insisted that I accompany him, though I would have come even had he not. Matters have taken a turn for the worse, I gather. You can say that again. The etheric fluctuations are akin to those I observed shortly before the primal's awakening. In the absence of a functioning core, its form is dissipating, albeit slowly. Yestola, would you mind lending me your goggles for a moment? It can't hurt to have a second opinion. Whoa. What in the seventh hells? The ether pouring from the primal is flowing backwards, as if time were passing in reverse. That cannot be. Such a phenomenon is wholly without precedent. Knowing so little of this primal's capabilities, however, it would be remiss to discount the possibility outright. If it is as we fear, then at this very moment Alexander could be undoing our efforts to shut down its cores. All of our labors will have been for naught. Ah, the treasure hunter of whom we have heard so much. You seem unperturbed by our outlandish speculations. Was this perchance the subject of Wedge's communication? Gods help us. If there's any truth to this, it won't matter how many cores we disable. The Illuminati will simply undo any damage we cause. Then what do we do, Chief? How do we even begin to fight something like that? To erase the past, to return to a clean state. Could Diane have known? Uh, Preparations for restoration of Enigma Codex are complete. Calculations show margin of error for future treadings is 0.03%. Foolish Gabi, when future is decided, there is no error. There is no failure. Listen well, chosen of Illuminati. At last all pieces are in place, no longer must wise suffer foolishness of unwise. Time has come for backstrike, inferiors will make way for perfect world, or die. Now restore Enigma Codex. Oh. Now is Alexander Illuminati's to control. Soon will cores disabled by uplanders be disabled no longer. Reverse time. Once power flows to third core, Alexander will be fully operational, and with third core will its true potential awaken. Wings of time will unfurl, and all of history will be at mercy of Illuminati. Chosen ones will amend mistakes of past and reshape world into perfection. At last, prophecies of Enigma Codex will be fulfilled. And Quink thinks all thoughts will rule as king of new world, of correct world. Chosen ones, menders of history, be proud to serve as builders of this paradise. We don't have the luxury of time to plan our next step. We must rescue Round Trox without delay, for her sake and ours. Seems we have more questions than answers where the Primal's concerned. If the Illuminati really can't see into the future, does that mean they already know what we're going to do next? Ystrola and the Chief have returned to Matoya's cave. Don't worry, between them they'll sure to find the answers to our problems. If it isn't waiting on the shelf in the Charlian Annals, it'll be in some forgotten corner of the Chief's brain, you mark my words. And the next time we meet Quick Thinks, we'll be ready for him. Adventurer, there is something I would like to discuss with you, but mayhap it would be best to wait until we are safely back at Shortstop. I will see you there. Right over there. I suppose I should start by apologizing. For everything, were it not for me, the Illuminati would never have summoned that infernal machine, or gained the means to control it. And now QuickThinks possesses the power to manipulate time, to foresee the future and erase the past. I dare not think how he will use it. Returning the cores to their former state was but a foretaste. When all three are active and Alexander can traverse both time and space, nothing will stand between the Illuminati and their twisted utopia. We cannot let it come to that, yo. Somehow we must find a way to stop them. But first, we must rescue Roundtrox. Of all the innocent victims of this sorry tale, her plight pains me the most. The shortstop just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasure safe until she returns. Real quick. Adventurer, you come at an opportune moment. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about thinking of Roundtrox when something in the shadows drew my eye. I caught only a brief glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to QuickThink's constant companion, Shanoa, was it? The Council's Curl here. There's a good chance her Illuminati keepers are close by. We'd best track her down and quickly. Follow me. Just as I thought, it is Shanoa, or is it? One Curl kitten looks much the same as another, and she doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. Over there. Uplanders, what are all this snap crashing sand? An Illuminati spy sent by QuickThinks to observe our movements. Like as not, given the sizable disadvantage at which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of duty. He spent his final moments babbling about all of the Illuminati's deranged schemes, claimed that once the final core was activated and Alexander fully operational, the fortress would gain the power to travel through time, taking them along with it. He seemed quite convinced that QuickThinks was a prophet of sorts, a traveler from the future, come to the present to return history to its proper state. Aye, and that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us, for the future is written in the Enigma Codex, and we but play our roles in it. Excuse me. QuickThinks, a traveler from the future. That would certainly explain how he was able to anticipate our every move, but could it be that he has already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have all our efforts been in vain? Tongue flaps of praise Illuminati make brain case hurt. Backtricks would speak of different subjects. What brings Uplanders back to shortstop? Having settled upon a plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Master Matoya when this kitten scampered in, mewing as if to beckon us. We duly followed her, and she led us here, much to the dismay of the fellow at our feet. I'm not one for looking at a gift curl in the mouth, but something about all of this doesn't sit right with me. She has been at Quick Think's side, make that on his bloody head every step of the way, and now she decides to betray her keepers. Is the cat could speak our tongue, I would have a question or two for her, mayhap even three. I can't believe I'm even considering this, but then it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard today. You there, cat, you're Shanoa Quick Think's little familiar, aren't you? Two mews for yeah, one for nay. Mew, mew. Did she truly? Do you want to go home? No. Seven hells. I think the bloody furball might actually understand us. But that doesn't mean we can't trust her. For all we know, she could be here to do her master's dirty work. A moment of blinders. Some flags of round chalks come to Backtrick's brain case. 3 years ago, when Roundchalks founded Contact Splinterstone, Roundchalks says Black Curlish Child is there. Onlooking. Backtricks thinks nothing of this but now. You mean to imply that Shinoa here was present when we attempted the summoning? I very much doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would be a fully grown curl by now. Unless, that is, she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss in light of recent events. If true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility that Roundchalk's discovery of the Codex was no mere coincidence, but an event orchestrated by Quick Thinks to further his own ends. Oh, this just gets better and better. Look, whatever is going on here, we're not like to find out by standing out talking. We need to delve deeper into that fortress. And as luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest invention will allow us to do just that. I sent him and Biggs on ahead to the Maker's Quarter to perform their final test. Meet them there when you are ready. I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. To travel back in time and set past wrongs right. Who could resist such temptation? And how grievous the consequences of surrounding it to it. For in allowing the past to consume us and making our every choice, our every action the correct one, would we not cease to live in the present and in turn lose sight of the future? 'Tis a path not to redemption, but to madness. Wise words. Wise words indeed. Snotflix watches Steel Giant. Steel Giant will be going nowhere without Snotflix knowing. Yeah, Snotflix. Keep at it. I must apologize once again for my negligence last time, yo. Rest assured, I have done my utmost to make it up to you with my latest invention. Why, it may very well be my best yet. Yes, I have a good feeling about this mission. This time we'll show that power mad Gabi what for. If Brookfinks truly has seen the future, we may very well be walking straight into a trap. And yet what choice do we have? Ah, yo, all fired up and ready to go, are we? Then I'd best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on two fronts. As we speak, Ystrol is leading into an attempt to cut off the Primal's source of ether. Our job, meanwhile, will be to head into the belly of the beast and rescue young brown Trox. Without her to view the Enigma Codex for him, the Illuminati won't be able to turn back time anymore, giving us a fighting chance of beating the bastards. The chief reckons that the shortest path is through the giant's great fat noggin, the only problem being that it's inside the barrier. Not to worry though, Wedge's latest wonder will take care of that. He's dubbed it the BBG-2, which he tells me is short for Barrier Be Gone. Of course, the barrier doesn't just serve to keep folk out, it also keeps the Primal in, that being why Midas and her mates raised the bleeding thing in the first place, so the moment it goes down, there'll be nothing to stop the Colossus from running rampant, if it has a mind to. Which means we're going to need to move fast. The chief will take the Excelsior in as close as he can to Alexander's head, where you'll jump off and secure us away inside, wasting no time. You'll then climb back aboard and Wedge will re-engage the barrier, all before our metal friend even knows what's happening. Got it? Good, cause we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going. Okay. We're ready when you are, yo. Just say the word. Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream. I'll see you in the next one. Ooh, long stream. Thanks for watching, and as always, yeah, I appreciate every view after the fact, YouTube, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.